Hello and welcome to Pink Lotus Yoga. My name is Alison and I will be leading you in an all levels class for the next 30 minutes or so. Props are not necessary, but if you have a blanket, strap, and a block and you know how to use them to enhance your practice, I encourage you to stop the tape and go get those now. So we'll begin right away by taking a comfortable seat. Close your eyes and begin to notice the weight of your pelvis on the earth. As you inhale, feel as if there's a little string drawing you up through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, don't lose that lift in your upper spine, but exhale, rooting down through the pelvis, feeling steady and strong. Sometimes in life we have difficulties that require us to tap into our courage. And the word courage has the root word cœur in it, which comes from the French meaning heart. So my wish for you today is that you will practice from your heart and find your courage that is within, always there supporting you. Please bring your hands together in front of your heart. Bow your head down towards your fingertips, taking a moment to set your intention for a heartfelt, courageous practice today. Releasing your hands to your knees, lift your chin, open your eyes. So clear your space of any props, and we'll start on our back. So lying down on your back, gently lower yourself down and place your hands together and rub them together until you feel some heat. And then once you feel you've generated some heat, lay your right palm down on top of your heart and lay your left palm down on top of that. And take a few moments to just breathe into your heart, knowing that everything you need is already within you. Inhaling for this equal parts breath. 4 counts to inhale, pause for 2, and 4 counts for the exhale, and pause for 2. Sound your breath, ujjayi, slowing down your sympathetic nervous system and calming your body and your mind. Begin to sit yourself upright, press into your elbows, and come into a nice, steady seat, sitting up tall through the spine. And then on your next inhale, reach your arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, twist to your right side, bringing your left hand to your right knee, your right fingertips behind you, press into the mat, and on your exhale, turn and look over your right shoulder. Relax your shoulders. Feel the engagement of the muscles that are working, and stop and don't push any further. On your release of this pose, inhale and reach up. And on your exhale, twist the other way, bringing your right palm to your left knee, pressing into your left fingertips behind you like a second spine. Inhale here, and then exhale, twist to your left. And breathe. Don't hold your breath. If your mind starts to get busy, just bring it back to your senses. What do you hear? Maybe you can feel the temperature of the air on your skin. And then on your inhale, unwind, reach up, exhale, palms come down beside you. Start to walk your right fingertips out a little bit and gently let your left ear fall towards your left shoulder. If you would like a little bit more opening in the muscles in the side of your neck, you can bring your left hand to the top of your head and just let the weight gently release through the neck. No pulling. Breathe into that stretch. And then draw your chin towards your right shoulder, down, until you feel where you need to stop. Make any little micro movements that you need in your body. We're all different. And then inhale, slowly release. Draw your left fingertips down. And then let your right ear fall over to your right shoulder. Notice any differences that you feel. And again, if you'd like to add a little bit more, you can bring your right palm to the left side of your head and very gently let the weight of your arm increase the lengthening of the muscles in your neck. Make any little micro movements here, moving very gently and breathing. Keep your awareness on the inhale and the exhale, and then slowly release. Inhale, reaching your arms up, and then exhale, come on to hands and knees in table position. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders all in a line. Look back at your knees and make sure they're hip distance apart and that your feet are coming straight back. Moving through a few cat and cows here. Inhale slightly, look up towards the front of your mat, and then exhale, draw the navel up and in towards the spine, chin to chest. Inhale and look up. Exhale, round. Keep moving with your breath, inhaling as you look up. Exhale as you round. Inhale to a flat back, and exhale as you look over your left shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Full stretch. Press your hands away from you. Press your knees down towards the mat for this first down dog. Press your shoulders down towards the mat and heels towards the mat, and then pull forward to plank. Lower your knees, spread them apart, bring your toes together, and sit back into child's pose. Here, come up onto your fingertips and inhale, and on your exhale, walk your fingers over to the left side of your mat. Keeping your shoulders parallel and your right hip moving back, lower your chest towards your mat. And then inhale, walk back to center, and on your exhale, walk over to the other side. Inhale, back to center. Come up, place your knees under your hips again, and walk your hands forward for puppy pose. Relax your chest down towards the mat. Feel the opening in your shoulders. And then inhale, walk yourself back to table. Stretch your right leg back. Feel your toes pointing down towards the mat, and then extend your left palm forward with the palm facing in. Look straight down at your mat. Inhale, extend through the fingers and the lifted leg. Exhale, bring your knee and your elbow together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Hold here for strength, or even take child's pose, or you might choose to bend your knee, sweep your left arm back, and find your foot for a thigh stretch. Press down through your right palm. Push back with your foot into your hand and your hand into your foot. Gently look up. Release slowly back to spinal balance. And then exhaling, lower your hand and your knee. Inhale, left leg back, nice and straight with the toes pointing down. Right palm forward. Inhaling, extend, grow longer, all the way from the tip of the fingers to the toes. And then exhale, draw your elbow and your knee together. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Again, yogi's choice. Sweep back if you would like to go there. Reach for your foot. Press your left palm into the mat. And slowly press your foot into your hand, hand into your foot. Exhale, slowly release back. And sit back on your heels for a moment. Your toes are tucked so that your feet get a chance to open up. Helps with plantar fasciitis, especially for runners. If this is too much on your feet, you can take a pillow or a blanket and put it in between the back of your knees. And then interlace your arms. So cross your left elbow under your right. Then draw your hands up towards your face. And as best you can, bring your palms together. And these are Garudasana arms, eagle arms. Raise your elbows up the height of your shoulders, and then press your hands away. Draw your chin to your chest and breathe. Relax your shoulders down the back. Try not to scrunch them up by your ears. 2 more breaths here. And then inhale, release your arms, stretch them up tall, and then exhale, right elbow under left. And draw your palms up towards your face. See if you can hook your thumbs or just bring your hands together. Draw your elbows up to the level of your shoulders and then gently press your hands away and bring your chin to your chest. Relax your shoulders down the back. And then inhale, release, reach your arms up, and exhale, come down and tap your toes out. To work on the wrists a little bit, just sit back, do some circles. And then stretch your left hand forward. Turn it up so the palm is up, and then hold your fingers and just gently stretch your fingers down towards the mat. Your arm is straight. And then turn your hand the other way and gently take your palm and press the fingers towards the mat. Again, your arm is straight. And then we'll switch and do that on the other side. So your right palm is facing up. Hold on to your left fingertips and draw them down towards the mat. And just notice. And then reverse. Turn your palm so the palm is facing down. Take your left hand, draw your palm towards you. Fingers are pointing down towards the mat. And then exhale, release. Come back to table, lift your knees up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg, bend the knee, and twist your right hip over your left. Keep pressing your shoulders back towards your torso. And then inhale, draw that leg forward, and come up into a high crescent lunge. So breathe, press back through your back foot and down through your front foot. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. And then bring your right hand to your left thigh. Inhale, reach your left palm up. On your exhale, bring your left palm to your heart and bring your right palm on top of your left. And see if you can just lean back, shine your heart up to the sky. Release your palms, reach up, exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, raise your left leg. Bend your knee and twist your left hip over your right hip. Maybe you want to do little circles with your knee to open the hip up a little bit more. And then turn back to three-legged dog and bring your knee to your nose and step forward, high crescent lunge. Get your distance, root down through your front foot, back through your back foot. And then lower your left hand to the back of your right thigh. Draw your right shoulder back. Lean back. And then bring your right palm to your heart, and then your left hand on top of your right. And then lean back. Shine your heart out. Courage. Coming from the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, step back to plank. Hold your plank for a moment. And then lower your knees here. Lower your chest and your chin. Slide forward into cobra. Inhale, reach your chest forward, shine your heart. And then exhale back to child's pose. 3 breaths in child's pose. Inhale, back up to table. If you have a blanket handy or a towel or a pillow and your knees hurt on the mat, I wanted to tell you this earlier, just place the cushion under your knees. Tuck your toes behind you, and we're going to do camel pose here, Ustrasana. So start by bringing your palms of your hands to your low back on top of your sacrum. And then begin to just gently press your hips forward and your heart. And then release your right arm up and start to draw your right shoulder back behind you. Shine your heart forward. Breathe. And then inhale, sit back on your heels and breathe. Inhale, come on back up. Bring your hands to your sacrum. Start to press your hips forward. And then release your left arm, reach up. Draw your left shoulder back behind you. Your arm will follow. And just shine your heart up towards the sky. Inhale, come on back up. Flatten your feet behind you. Sit here for a moment. And then lower down into child's pose with your arms, palms up towards the sides of your body. Inhale, raise your chest, and then come to seated on your mat. Cross your right leg and then bring your left leg on top of your right for Gomukhasana, cow face pose. So lift your seat up a little bit and then sit it back down to try to have an evenly weighted stance. Bring your hands to the soles of your feet. Close your eyes, draw up through the crown of the head in a bit of a seated meditation here. If you have a phrase, a prayer, a mantra that you'd like to repeat in your mind as you go inward, choose that now. And then slowly, with your eyes closed, begin to draw forward from the heart, keeping a straight spine, bringing your awareness to the parts of your body that are lengthening, that are stretching, and stop when you feel you've hit your edge. Ahimsa, do no harm. And then inhale, sit yourself upright, uncross your legs, and then you're going to switch so that your right knee is on top of your left knee. And if this is not accessible to you right now, if it's very, very a tight situation, you can take that blanket or pillow and place it between your two knees. So here again, finding a steady seat, lifting up and sitting back down. Close your eyes and bring your hands to the soles of your feet. And begin to come back into your seated meditation here. Coming back to the prayer, the mantra, the words that will help you to find your inner light. And then slowly begin to hinge forward, leading with the heart. Breathe, inhale and exhale. And then pressing yourself back up to a straight back. Lean back on your hands, separate your feet, and just windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Maybe go all the way over onto your hip, feeling a little release in the side of your glute and your piriformis, low back. And then laying down on your mat with your feet planted and your knees facing the ceiling, draw your arms out to either side and just gently let your knees fall over to the left side of your mat. If you'd like a little more here, you can raise your left foot and place it on top of your right knee. Make sure both of your shoulders are planted evenly on the mat. You can press into your arms, lift them, and shift them to your left. Inhale, draw your legs back upright, and then switch legs. So you're just going to inhale, and on your exhale, let your knees fall over to the right side of your mat. And if you would like more here, place your right ankle on top of your left knee, and just breathe. What does it mean to you to be courageous? From the heart. Inhale, draw your knees up, hug your knees into your chest, and make U's with your knees. So you're drawing your knees towards your left armpit, then your right armpit, massaging the muscles on the sides of your spine, doing a little bit of ab work here. And then when you're ready, slowing that motion and taking happy baby. Pushing your feet into your hands and your hands into your feet. Maybe you'd like to straighten your right leg and then straighten your left leg. And taking whatever movements that you need here before lowering your legs straight out on your mat. Separate the mat distance with your arms about 45 degrees from your body in Shavasana. And you can lay here in Shavasana for as much time as it allows. So I'll close here with a very brief poem that was written by Pema Chodron. What is the lesson in the wind? What is the storm trying to tell you? What will you learn if you face it with courage, with full honesty, and lean into it? Well done, everyone. Please bring your hands together in front of your heart. Bow your head towards your fingertips, coming back to your intention, your dedication, or your prayer. May you each be happy and healthy, free from suffering, and may you live in peace, ease, and grace. Namaste.